Kameron Rooks on Scott and BR on the Mighty 1090. Hey, Kameron.
Hello. What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great, brother. I am so happy for you, and you may think, like, why? You don't know me. Just because, honestly, dude, it's like I like the story. Kid from here in San Diego goes off to Cal Berkeley, comes back to finish up, and you know what, man? Making a contribution on a team that's going to the NCAA tournament, good for you. The last 4 games have been huge in your career. Good for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What's going on? What's the difference? What's changed? What's happened?
I mean, just happy to get opportunities, you know. These last 5 games, Dutch has been putting me in and just telling me to go out there, just have fun. And, I mean, I just trying to step up to the plate, trying to do what I can do so we can keep the streak going, you know.
Yeah, well, keep on having fun, by the way.
Yeah.
Right. So, Kameron, you got to take us back to the beginning of all this so we can kind of understand how you're getting here and how you're finishing at San Diego State. You went to Mission Hills High, right?
Yeah, I went to Mission Hills High School.
And then when you decide coming out of school to go to Cal, were you being recruited by San Diego State at that time?
I mean, they looked at me a couple times. My cousin went there, JJ O'Brien, and so I was really down to go to the same school with him because he's like my brother. So, but they weren't like recruiting me like that until my senior year, until my grad senior year.
Now, check me on this because this is what I've been told, that when you were in high school, you probably weighed over 100 pounds more then than you do now. Is that right?
Not 100 pounds, probably like 60 or 50 more pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
So in high school, when you were a senior in high school, how tall were you?
I was, I think I was exactly 7 feet, either 6'11" or 7 feet.
Okay, and how much did you weigh back then?
I weighed 305 pounds.
Okay, and how much do you weigh now?
Right now, I weigh 251.
Okay, so let me ask you this, man, because I don't remember your high school career. You'll have to excuse me. 5 years ago, I wasn't as into high school sports as I am today. I got to tell you, but were you heavy and like out of shape looking? Like, in other words, everybody goes, "Hey, I want a 7-foot dude," right? But not if he's got 50 extra pounds. Or did they think, "Hey, we're going to get this baby fat off this kid, and we're going to get him into the right workout system"? What was going on?
I mean, that was everybody's goal. I was a little bit out of shape in high school, and it was hard for me to get up and down the floor and get my balance right, you know. And then once I got into college, they changed everything. They worked on my legs, got this baby fat off, and just made sure I got to where I am now. So.
All right, gotcha.
How did they do that? How did they get the baby fat off?
They they put me through like a strict diet.
Gotcha.
Make sure not to eat bread and all that. Also, a lot of extra conditioning. I hated running, but hey, I made sure to do that. And the pounds I made sure to do that for the next month because I came in the summertime, and in the next month I lost a lot of weight. I lost at least 20 pounds in the summertime.
Gotcha. So you were a really big, heavy guy in high school.
Yeah.
And you wanted to go to San Diego State, but didn't feel like they were really giving you the recruiting love.
Yeah.
And who knows? I mean, maybe they got scared off by your physique at the time.
Yeah.
How did you ultimately go to Cal, spend 4 years there? You played against San Diego State, I'm sure, because I was up there in Sacramento about a year ago when San Diego State played Cal. You must have been playing there at that time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you wind up? I do. I remember it was a very good win for San Diego State. We were all psyched.
Yeah.
How do you wind up A, graduating, and B, then saying, I still got time, I still have eligibility, I want to go finish at home? How does that happen?
I mean, a lot has happened through my 4 years in college. Like my father dying, and I just wanted to take the opportunity to go home and play close to my family, have my mom near me, have my grandma, just everybody close to me, because I know that we were all struggling, going through a hard time, and it made me feel better to be close to home and be around now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so for I guess anybody that doesn't know, Cameron's dad, Sean Rooks, was an NBA player and played his college basketball at Arizona. And I remember when he died because I knew some guys that played with him, and they were absolutely heartbroken. They loved your dad, man. They really did, these guys. So you came home because you wanted to be closer to home, mom, grandma, the whole thing after your father's passing. Is that right?
Yeah.
And did San Diego State welcome you no problem? Or, I mean, did you think it was a done deal? Easy, I can transfer to San Diego State, or was it a little bit more complicated than that?
I think it was kind of easy. They welcomed me no problem. It was a little bit. The thing is about coming to San Diego State, it was a little bit hard to fit into their system because it's way different than Cal Berkeley, you know. And so they're a lot more up and down, which I'm fine with that, you know. I mean, I got my body to where it needed to be. It's just I had to build that trust with my coaches so I could be put in that position to play.
Well, I mean, let's talk about that. We're talking to Cameron Rooks. So, fifth-year senior now at San Diego State, played his first 4 years at Cal Berkeley, comes home, went to Mission Hills High School. Let's talk about exactly that. This last game, this championship game that you guys are playing in against New Mexico, there's a lot of people watching this saying, this is really strange. You've got Rooks and Max Montana in right now, and you've got Jalen McDaniels, who's an energetic, explosive athlete, and you've got Malik Pope, who's a senior scorer, and those two guys are sitting on the bench. I mean, you talk about Dutcher feeling the trust. I mean, that should tell us everything he feels about you.
Yeah, I'm just blessed he gave me the opportunity. My goal was just to go in there and try to get stops, keep everybody out the paint, and rebound the ball. And obviously set screens for Trey Cal because he was the hot hand at that time.
Boy, he really was. He was on fire. He was really great. And what a performance by this team to go from 13-10, rattle off 6 straight, beat a team like Nevada. I mean, total destruction in the semifinal game, and then get down. I mean, there was a time during this game against New Mexico, you guys were down 6 points, and it looked like they might be on the verge of running away, and you guys just, like the whole season, just kept battling. I'm curious to know what it was like for you and Trey and Malik after the game that you're going to go to the NCAA tournament.
I mean, we were excited. We were really excited. Our year has been tough. You know, we've had so many losses, and all those losses. I mean, we learned from them. We came together as a team and talked about it, what we need to fix, what we need to improve. So much time, and that really brought us together as a team. So, when we're down by New Mexico by 6, we can be able to come together and overcome the adversity and get the W, and go to the NCAA tourney.
Yeah, it's so cool.
So we're ecstatic. We're happy. Can't wait.
Yeah, should be.
Absolutely.
Hey, dude, what happens after this when the season ends, Cameron, and you're done? You've already graduated. What do you do next with your basketball career? Because you can't be 7'1" and not have a chance to play pro basketball somewhere in the world, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's my goal. Either in the G League or NBA or overseas is fine with me. I can't just stop playing. I love the game too much.
Well, given the story you've told us about how heavy you were, how much weight you've lost, how much cardio you've obviously done, how you've learned to diet.
You've got the discipline.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Yeah, dude, you got 7 to 10 years to maybe get more into your physical prime as you get just a little bit older.
Yeah.
Dude, that is exciting. I mean, what an opportunity to play in Italy or Israel or you could go play with the Ball brothers in Lithuania.
That would be great.
That would be great. Yeah.
You could set screens for a kid who's supposed to be a sophomore in high school.
There you go.
Oh yeah, totally. That's what I want to do.
Well, Cameron, we wish you the best of luck. 9 straight wins, an opportunity against this very good Houston team.
Keep it going.
And a great chance to really do something special here, Cameron. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate being on this.
Yeah, really nice. Nice to have you. Cameron Rooks.